Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between all three of these Anker wall chargers. So on the left, I've got the Anker Nano 20 watt model number 511. In the middle, I've got the Anker Nano Pro 20 watt model number 511. And on the right, I've got the Anker Nano 3. This is the 30 watt. It is also model number 511. Now all three of these output on a USB-C connector in the very front. All three of these will fast charge an iPhone 12, an iPhone 13, and an iPhone 14. So the Anker Nano and the Anker Nano Pro, they're only 20 watts output. And they do not super fast charge a Samsung phone. The Anker Nano 3, the 30 watt, it does have PPS and it will super fast charge a Samsung S21 or S22 Ultra. Okay, so let's take a look at size. So the 20 watt chargers, they're about the same size. The 30 watt charger does stick out of the wall just a little bit more. Not very much at all. So those are about an inch. That's about an inch and a quarter sticking out. Now the Anker Nano, it's got its output, or it's where you plug it in, that's fixed. Same with the Nano Pro, those are fixed. These do fold up really nice. I do like that feature. It makes it even smaller. Okay, so the Anker Nano and the Nano Pro here in the middle, they have the same output. They both output 5 volts 3 amps and 9 volts 2.22 amps. So now I'm going to compare the Nano Pro to the Nano 3 30 watt. This is where the output voltages vary. They both have the 5 volts 3 amps, 9 volts 2.22 amps. But the Anker 3 30 watt also has 15 volts at 2 amps, 20 volts at 1.5 amps. It also has PPS, which is 3.3 to 11 volts at 3 amps, or 3.3 to 16 volts at 2 amps. So that's where the Nano 3 is going to have a lot more power output. Now you can plug both of these into 100 to 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. Okay, so the 30 watt is a much more capable charger for not much more space taking up. You're able to fast charge a Samsung S22, S21. All three of them will fast charge an iPhone. But you are able with the 30 watt to output 30 watts up to a MacBook Air or a MacBook Pro. That does charge them pretty good. Where 20 watts will also charge a MacBook Air and MacBook Pro, but just not 30 watts. The 30 watts will charge those a little bit faster. So mainly, if you're buying them just to charge an iPhone, I would probably just stick with the 20 watt chargers. But if you have other things like an iPad or a MacBook, the 30 watt charger is a little bit nicer because it does give you a little bit more power for those. Or if you have any Samsung phones, the 30 watt charger does do super fast charging on those. Okay, so I've got a Samsung S22 Ultra here. Let's see how it charges from each one. So I'm going to plug in the first one and see what we get. So with the first one, all I get is fast charging. That's with the Nano. Let's go to the Nano Pro. Same thing, fast charging only. Let's go to the Nano 3. This is where I'm going to get super fast charging. Super fast charging. So that will charge the Samsung phone a lot faster. Here's what they look like plugged into a receptacle. All three of them are great chargers. It's just they did upgrade the Nano 3 with 30 watts and for super fast charging Samsung phones. I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.